We've been following legislation that puts thousands of American Mustangs in danger of being sent to the slaughterhouse. A few dozen already have been processed and sent overseas for human consumption. But help may be on the way. Mark Petzel joins us now. He's been working the story. Some folks are saying the legislators are admitting they made a mistake on this one.
As they often do, legislators are blaming one another. Some say it was a dirty trick to remove protection for wild horses. The change was attached to a big spending bill last year. The House just passed a short-term fix, but of course it's not law yet. Still has to go through the Senate. About 40 wild Mustangs have been sent to slaughter. Local horse advocates say if nothing's done, there could be thousands more.
Wild horses are a symbol of freedom in the American West. What we are doing to these animals is unforgivable.
On a few acres in Green Valley, Karen Harkson-Pomeroy dedicates her life to saving horses. She and her friends are campaigning to stop the slaughter of wild Mustangs.
But I think with public pressure and the more people that speak out and let their congressional leaders know that this is important, these horses will be preserved.
After a law was changed last year, the Bureau of Land Management was allowed to sell wild horses without restriction. They no longer have to make sure Mustangs don't go to slaughter. The BLM says that helps with overpopulation.
The horses that are out on the range are very prolific. They reproduce at about 20% a year, and that makes it very difficult to have a stable population.
These people are saying that there's an overpopulation problem. There isn't. The numbers are at the lowest that they've been ever. You know, there used to be millions of wild horses running on open land.
Ford Motor Company has saved 52 wild Mustangs and sent them to a sanctuary.
We're working with the Bureau of Land Management, and we're working with Indian reservations to try and place these horses onto land where they're going to be protected and they can run free.
Changes have been proposed to protect Mustangs once again. Advocates say those bills need support.
It's going to take some, you know, active people saying this is not acceptable. These animals can't be slaughtered.
If you want to help save wild Mustangs, there are different ways to do it. First, you can go to SaveTheMustangs.org, and that way you can help with the project directly, that specific project, or you can go to equinevoices.org to find out how to contact legislators. Tell them what you think. That's a local program, or you can find both those links on our website, Tucson'sWB.com.
Are there voices that are against this law being changed?
There are several different people. You're talking about ranchers, you're talking about some folks with BLM who say it's really hard to control, costs $20 million a year to maintain the facilities that keep these wild horses alive. But of course on the other side they're going to say the wild horses have been there longer than some of us have.
The cattlemen would be against it, right?
Right.
Okay. Thanks, Mark.